Hey Brick fans, welcome to the Brick Bakery, where all our jokes are half baked, and today it's time to leaf through another Lego catalog. Today I'm having a look at this 1998 Lego catalog, and 1998 might be one of the last years that I actually got or bought any Lego sets. I'm pretty sure my Lego Dark Ages started in 1999 or 2000, so there are bound to be sets in here that I've never seen before, and that's really exciting, I think. This particular catalog I got from Brixonville, who was very kind to send it to me, and you can check that out in this link right up here. But without further ado, let's have a look at this 1998 Lego catalog. So here it is, the 1998 Lego catalog. And those of you who are fluent or at least have some proficiencies out in German will see that these indicates that this particular catalog is actually in German, and the message right here is from Brixonville, who actually suggested me that I would make a leaf through of this, and that is exactly what I'm doing right now. But let's first have a look at the front page here. This cover is actually pretty good, I think, because it shows the wide range of different themes by having all these minifigures on the front. And there's a little guide here, it seems. These arrows seem to indicate what is compatible with what. What strikes me the most is how much these toys are actually very reminiscent of just average small children's toys. Robin Hall, who has a Lego YouTube channel as well, used this figure right here as either his logo or just as his sort of a picture he would add to every one of his videos. So that's pretty cool. Fun to see that one here. And these ghosts, I've never seen these ghosts before. I don't remember these at all. Very reminiscent of the old castle ghosts. And this is some of the more Duplo-esque things, I think, here. I've never seen this before. Some kind of a slide or something like that. That's pretty cool. And a launching mechanism for the race car. I don't know if I remember this one, but I think maybe we've seen something like that for other race cars later on in the Lego lineup. Oh, here's some of the farm stuff. Oh, now this is cool. Dinosaurs, 1998, and we've got dinosaurs in Duplo and some kind of cave people here. What amazes me about this one is that none of these says new. So these would have been around for at least a catalog more, I think. But it does seem that there's stuff going on here, some kind of zoo theme here. We've got a giraffe, hippopotamus, all that good stuff, a monkey up a tree. So we got these Indians. Never seen these before. New, it says. So we got some of those Indian tents, how they called teepees, a canoe, a couple bears, a grown-up bear looking for some honey right here, and some horses as well. Never seen Duplo horses before. I've never seen Duplo Indians before either. So this is brand new for me. And over here we have the Duplo houses. I've been speaking of these in earlier catalog videos, and I really think these are great. I like that there's so much interior in them, and that you have this one wall that's just, it's enough to indicate a house. We've got a very nice crossing right here, and a bridge as well. We need more bridges. Bridges is some of the things. It's one of those things I've never really seen as something we could actually buy in regular Lego. So I'd love that, actually. Pretty cool. And here we got that other line. I believe it's called Tulo. We saw that back in the early 90s Lego catalogs. Pulled back a bit. Don't think there's so many of these sets at this point in time. What we got over here? Mine and Klein and Tier. Well, my small animal world Fahrzeug box, a vehicle box, Hauser box, a house box, a box with basic elements, and another box with basic elements. The size is of course different. You're probably getting more in this one than in this one. This is from 3 years old and this is from 5 years old. So there is some kind of age difference between these. That's interesting. I think this is an idea book filled with different kinds of ideas that you can build. And here we go, the Lego Scala sets. Now these, or Scala, or whatever you want to call them. I don't know the pronunciation in English. I would call it Scala in Danish. What I find really interesting is that I see some of the pieces that we still use today. Here we got some of those berries. It's also some of these leaf pieces. The turkey leg right here is something we definitely use still. Is this one of the sausages? And I believe that plate right here is something we can still get in different sets. Does it look like that these studs are actually different? I think it does. I think that these studs are not studs in the normal sense. I think they have some kind of weird flower shape or something like that. The other doll-based series of sets from the 90s, the other doll-based theme from the 90s, which is quite interesting, I think. And here we got more of those. They also remind me kind of the old Paradiso sets. These, I have some of these lying around, these panels right here. I never found a really good use for them. Not sure about Stadt, if it means town or city. Somebody who are proficient in German should correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is called city. Here we got a police station from back in the day when the transparent pieces for the police should be green. Always wondered a bit about that because it does seem that it's not very practical. It also seems to be that the green blends into the black in a way where it almost becomes invisible. In my mind, at least, we never really saw buildings back in the 90s, but that's obviously not true. There's two here and one here. Of course, these aren't houses as such, but these are buildings. That's actually very interesting. I've never seen these before, and I don't know why they insist on giving all the trucks 6 wheels instead of just 4. Yeah, this gas station is very basic. It has this roof, not much detailing, very squarish again. I don't know what the thought process was behind making it like this. Seems very basic, seems very undetailed, maybe a little boring even. What I do like is that it has sort of 2 base plates, so these 2 buildings can be moved in different relations to each other. So you got some modability right there. R.E.S.Q. Now this is a theme I never really knew existed. I don't know what it really is. It seems like it's the Coast Guard sets gone bananas, basically. But we got the R.E.S.Q headquarters, we got the R.E.S.Q hovercraft, the R.E.S.Q off-roader, the R.E.S.Q helicopter, the R.E.S.Q speedboat, and the R.E.S.Q evacuation truck. I don't know if that's the real translation. This is Bergungstruck. This seems everything is new, at least. I don't know what this is. This looks extreme, very extreme indeed. These are what is interesting. These are the X-treme, the extreme theme. I'm not sure what this is particularly, in the sense that I'm not sure what extreme refers to. I can see that this is an extreme monster truck, an extremely fast vehicle, some extreme drag races and all that, but other than just being extreme, I'm not sure what the theme is as such. And divers right here. This is very well done for the time, I think. Like this submarine here, like this submarine station, this underwater station right here, like this underwater sort of archaeological site, underwater expedition, underwater research station, underwater movie recording team. Now, what is this? What on earth is this? Does this mean that LEGO had RC cars at some point? And yes, it does. I think we should call this guy 90s guy, because he is radically extreme. That's for sure. Oh, here we go with some castle LEGO. Now, this is a castle theme I've never really known. We got a very, very interesting looking castle. This tall tower seems almost... This seems very, very weirdly dimensioned. But these are, of course, in the Western theme. Now, this one is very cool. I really like this theme, I have to admit. I don't really have any of it. I have a few of the minifigures that I found in some used lots. I do have a few of the horses. I might be able to put this one together if I really, really dig through everything, but I don't have anything else. Let's see here. Oh, here we go with the trains. This is cool. It's cool to be able to buy a set of carts so you can add them into your already existing rail train. This one is cool. I really like this one. It's a kind of a workers vehicle for the train, which have a small shed that can be lifted on and off, and a crane, of course. That's very cool. That's really very cool. I like this. I really like this. This theme I always liked. I think this was great. I really liked the sense of adventure, and the fact this was set in the 1920s or 1930s thereabout was very cool, and I like how it sort of captured the ideas of Indiana Jones and older adventure movies like that. We've seen these. This one I have already built on my channel, and I have this one as well. I will be doing a Let's Build video at some point. We also have this one. I have made a video on that one as well. And here, a space theme I never really knew. The UFO space theme. A UFO Mob Moon Traveler. Don't know what Mob Moon means. A UFO Planet Sprinter. So these are all UFO sets. Looks very interesting, and some very funky minifigs in this one. Not sure I would actually care too much for these, but they do look great. Oh, this one looks very, very, very insectoid for sure. It seems it has the ability to decouple the back part of it, and the front part can walk away. So it's sort of a base that can be transported. Oh, here we go. Got Aquazone. This must be the second wave of Aquazone. Not 100% sure, but I believe the originals were transparent blue and yellow and black, and these ones are more like yellow, black, and transparent green. Seems that transparent green was all the rage back then. These are the stingrays, the other side of the underwater conflict. Something is definitely going on with these guys. They want crystals, both of them, it seems. I've never ever seen this before. Snap. I don't really know what it is. It does seem like some kind of alternate construction toy. I have never seen this, and I'm almost certain that if I've seen some of these pieces in a used haul, I would probably have thrown it out in the belief that it wasn't Lego. This is weird. This is just weird. I don't know. Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know what to say. Very, very weird. A lot of alternate builds in every box, but that's true for every Lego set, isn't it? I mean, yeah, there's alternate builds to every box because you can just build it. Now, is there another page with snap? Let's have a look. No, snap is done. Here we got some boats. Wow. These are actually pretty cool. I like these old hulls here because they could actually float. So, here we got some of those Technics stuff. Competition. Don't know what that is, but it looks like it's between this guy and this guy. It seems kind of like those gladiator TV shows where people would battle in different sport-esque disciplines, but these seem to be battling more actively against each other using these vehicles, and you can actually use these like it's a little like those rock'em sock'em robots, isn't it? Just built with Lego. This submarine I think I remember to some extent. I don't know why, but I think I do remember this submarine here. I'm not sure. I think it's a computer game where you can control this vehicle on your computer. I'm not sure you're controlling the actual Lego vehicle via some computer program. I think this is more like a computer game that you would get alongside this vehicle, but that's interesting. I like how Lego was already back then trying to sort of transcend the traditional toy by trying to go digital to some extent. Oh, all right. So this seems, as far as I understand this, you buy your Cybermaster suitcase right here. You get a transmitter and a receiver that you can build into your Lego Technics vehicle, and by installing a program on your computer, you can control your vehicle via your computer by using these radio contacts. Now that's really interesting. So that was the 1998 Lego catalog. It was very cool to see a catalog from a period of time where I didn't buy or get too much Lego myself. A lot of things in here that was new to me, and maybe there was things in here that were new to you too. So please let me know in the comments below what you thought about all this. And as I said in the beginning, this was a present from Brixtonville, and if you haven't checked out his channel before, you should really do it. He has a wonderful Lego city that he has lit up entirely. It's a wonderful, wonderful channel. You should really check it out. But that's all from me today. I hope you'll comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you guys next Monday.